Hi everyone, I'm Denise with Spiritual Growth Tarot, and this reading is for Donald John Trump for his August 24th. And with the top row, which is the Universal Rider Waite, I'm going to draw 5 cards and ask about his actions for the day. And generally the first 2 are the morning, midday, and then afternoon into the evening with the last 2. But often the middle card can be the theme. And then other times it's just an overall message for the day. But, he's a busy guy. He does a lot that's underhanded. So I want to see his actions, attitudes, deeds, manipulations, all of that. And it most likely won't be out in the news as, the underhanded things that we can't see by watching the news, but then other times it will go with the news for the day. So there's that, and then this row here using the Radiant Rider Waite, and these decks are both by US Games, and I've trimmed the cards down to cut the white around so that I can fit them more easily into frame, so that you guys can get a bigger close-up view of the cards. So this bottom row, I changed, instead of it is what he's receiving. I'm just going to call it his karma. So it may show the past, present, and future. It may be something coming to fruition for the day, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, so Donald John Trump, August 24th, Monday, August 24th. And 5, okay. Well, that's one of the normal cards we see for him. All right, so his karma for the day, or for, past and whatever's going on. Could be past, present, future. And it might be just a culmination of the past and up to this day. Okay. All right, so we have the 3 of Pentacles, the Moon, the Sun. Well, that's an interesting combo. I swear I shuffled really, really well. Those have lined up together, 19 and 20. So, or I'm sorry, 18 and 19. The 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Okay. Now, his karma for the day or the past. We have the Empress. Boy, you could read that on a lot of levels, can't we? And the Ace of Wands. The 5 of Swords. The 5 of Wands. Wow, oh, I'm sorry, not the 5 of Swords. What am I saying? The Knight of Swords. And then the Hierophant. Okay, so as always, you guys, I invite comments and questions, and any other tarot readers out there, or anybody that gets an intuitive hit, because I believe we all have intuition. Feel free to drop it in the comments if you notice I've missed something or you have an add-on. Yeah, just go for it. I love your comments. Okay, so for what he's actually doing, this can be the dark money card in the tarot in the most negative sense, as in you kind of, you have the person, it's a collaboration, it's always a collaboratory card. But in his case, it's like, you've got the people with the money, so this could be him getting together with, oh, that's right, there will be, I'm reading this on Saturday, you guys, but on Monday there will be the beginning of the convention for him. I don't know, is he really going to do it in Washington, D.C., or is it going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina, or is that going to be just virtual there? There's 2 things going on, right? And we don't really know what's happening yet. So anyway, what he's doing with these 2 bookends here, he's creating a disappointment for his donors. He's gonna be saying some really crazy stuff. This is the lunatic card in the most negative sense. This is the card of mental illness in the most negative sense. And we know he's mentally ill, and that will be seen. That will be revealed. And then, you know, he's going to be manipulating for money. Interesting, notice how we have the 2 and the 3. He's manipulating, and it may very well be, you know, overseas manipulation, like trying to, because we know so many of the GOP are you know, in cahoots with Russia. There's at least 15 senators that we know about, and there could be many others. So, anyway, his connection into negative, dark forces that want to come through and control. They think that they're controlling reality, but, you know, with spiritual law, whatever you try to control and hold on to that isn't based in, you know, coming from the laws of love and inclusion and unity, you will lose. So he will lose. But he's creating, these are the actions that bring in this karma. So I'm seeing this as Russia. I always read this as Mother Russia with him, because it's just, you know, it's like Nancy Pelosi says with him, you know, all paths point to Russia, or point to Putin. But, you know, it's not just Putin, it's Russian oligarchs as well. With him, it's anybody with money. That's his delusion. That's his illusion. He thinks that money is the thing that makes the world go round. And, you know, he's just very, very limited there. So, in his consciousness. So, with his karma, he's creating even more karma with nature, with Mother Nature, with Putin, with Russian oligarchs, with the feminine, because he, you know, with his dark, all his darkness and his manipulation, he hurts women and children and the vulnerable on the planet. The new, you know, the new growth that can come in for the planet, you know, human, animal, all of it, earth, just, earth science. He hurts all of it. He hurts all of it. And his karma is going to be a big stick coming down on him someday. His raw creative power has gone into the darkness, and it's this, you know, impulsive. So the big stick may come in really fast. You know, I probably should do, I think haven't I already done, I think I did, I'm pretty sure I did a reading on how the RNC convention would go for him. I know I did, it's in there somewhere. But I might revisit it and add on if I need to. But goodness, look at this, man. He's just, so his karma is that, because I do read directionally, that's one of the things I learned with using the LeNormand system, and I have applied it to tarot, and it works very, very well. So, you know, up here he's kind of lost in his mental confusion. This is darkness. This is not the daylight card. But, you know, the sunshine, the light always reveals the manipulation. In the darker sense, this is manipulation. And look at the red Russian hat, right? Look at this, like, foolish, you know, in the olden times when these cards were created, this was like the jester. It was like, you know, the foolish jester. Now, the entertainer. Oh, God. If this has to do with Monday, well, it does, but if this is about the RNC convention on Monday, I think he's going to make a fool out of himself. Because he's juggling all over the place. He's going to do his bing, bing, bong, bong thing that he does, you know? Oh, my God. So, yeah, anyway, he will he will have disappointing actions for his donors, and it, because of that, it may come down on him really quickly. And this I would see as The GOP. For this reading, I see this as the GOP because it's the conservative, so-called powers that be. They're not really powerful over a whole lot. I mean, they can't seem to win without cheating, can they? But so he will be, I'm just going to read these two together. He will be disappointing for them. And that's the karma that he has created because he's been manipulating financial markets worldwide, the stock market, I mean, he's done it all. He's done all the negativity. This is very dark money. People that have invested, his donors with him, they'll go down with him someday. And if not with money, at least in their soul. They'll have to come back in and learn, that it's only your love that matters. It's not your money. Unless you use your money in the service of love, then it's just impotent. It's impotent. It doesn't go anywhere. It's stuck in the ground. You're just wasting your energy. So anyway, so his karma, he's attracting something coming down on him. And I believe it has to do with his, Russian connections. So whether or not we see any of this in the, Monday night, which I don't know if I'll watch, but the Monday night RNC convention, this is the karma that he's creating. This, a hasty battle that, charging in, don't care if you kill anyone, is just about winning. And then coupled with the Five of Wands, this is a lot of people arguing, a lot of people battling. It's a big struggle. So the GOP struggle, may come down on him. It may come down on him. Well, it's now I'm so darn... Let's do this. I'm so darn curious. Let's use... no, actually, let me use... let me use this deck, okay? And purposefully, because... so it's the Maybe LeNormand by Ryan Edwards. And because there are extra cards, it's a combination of LeNormand and Gypsy. And so the deal, well, let's just do it this way so I don't make any noise. The deal with it is there's a money card. There's a card of, your money and is it safe, and if it's not, which direction does it go? And there's a dueling card, there's a lightning card. There's there are extra cards here. There's a cat, which shows fickleness. And so here's my question. How will the Republican convention, and I know I did another reading on it, and these two may jive because I can't remember if the first one was Tarot or LeNormand, but now that we're right here, it's coming. It's this week. Before, when I did the reading, I didn't even know when it would be. So now that I know, I want to know, how will it go for him? How will the convention go for him? Let's see, probably we could do 7. Let's do 14 cards. So 1, 2... Ooh, there's that money card I was wondering about. Okay, let me get these framed up. And so the reason I drew so many is that the LeNormand is different. You're actually kind of creating sentences or phrases by stringing them together. You can read them on a spiritual level and get, like if you're asking a spiritual question, you can get a very nice answer for how to handle it in the physical realm. So I wouldn't say they're not as spiritual as the tarot. I would just say it's just a different system. But it pinpoints, certain areas. Okay, so we have the stars, the woman, the house, the scythe, the man, which is him, the birch rod, broom, whip, whichever way you want to read that. There's the cat card I was talking about. There's the kitty. The rose, the garden or park, which has to do with the public. So that's the venue. And then this one is about, I forget the name. Let's see. Let me look. Here's the book. What is the actual name? I think it's opulence, but I don't remember the name of the card. Oh, they call it revelry. Bacchus, revelry. Yeah. So, it's partying. And then this is the illness card. This is fish. This is the ring. And then the safe. Okay, so how the convention will go for him. There's some woman that's going to be a bit of a star. A bit of a, speaking star. Or someone who's helping him to bring it together. Maybe it's Ivanka speaking at the convention. That kind of makes sense. But just for him, well, she would support him. He would have that support. But it's also, what he's wishing, what he's hoping to obtain. So maybe he's hoping to get more of the female vote. But this is a card of danger. This is a card of cutting. And the blade edge is on him. So because the house is here, I'm starting to think that he does use the what was it, the Andrew Mellon, it's not a stadium, it's the Andrew Mellon, oh goodness, it's a big auditorium. That's what it is, the auditorium, the Andrew Mellon auditorium. I think that's the one he's going to be using. Although the stars can be, no, usually it's more the ship. I was going to say this could be like air travel, but maybe it's possibly. But we're just looking at Monday here. So if he does end up going to North Carolina later, or any other state, I don't think it's going to happen on Monday. I think on Monday it'll be at that Andrew Mellon auditorium, but it's dangerous for him. This is dangerous. Or it could be saying, it's because the scythe also is decisions. So it could be that he and Ivanka decided to do it at the Andrew Mellon Auditorium because of the coronavirus. It could also be that it's dangerous for him because there are people that don't like him at all anymore. They see his abuse. Now, because, I'm not asking what he's doing. I'm asking how it's going to go for him. He's going to feel abused, but he won't show it. He'll blow it off like it's nothing. This is, the card of non-committal and fickleness. But also, coupled here, he's not going to get the money he wants. At least not from these donors. And that would go with the tarot reading, as well, because remember we had the Five of Cups over here, and the Five of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, which is, that disappointment over the money. So this is showing up again right here. The commitment to the money to go to him. This is money. Fish and this, but the safe, this is your money flow, or his money flow. but the safe is open to this side of, will they commit? And this is an illness here. This is an illness. So all the partying and all the merriment, all the, the public merriment, the seduction, is the rose is about, the allure, the attraction. So the attraction of a star-like woman will be in there, the public. So there might be more than one. And this is all just, the party. So this is describing, this leading up to here is describing that it's at that Andrew, I believe it'll be the Andrew Mellon Auditorium. And it's a party. It's and a public party. So it'll be televised over the internet. That's what this card is about. Okay. But, well, maybe it's just the decision he made because of the coronavirus. Because he can't, he wanted to go all different places, but they wouldn't let him. They said, no, you stay away. We're not doing that. So, anyway. So the party, yeah. And this, the GOP, this could be the GOP party. GOP party is ill. Well, I agree with that. And the financial commitment is, well, this could be that it's pouring out, it's pouring out because of the position that it came in. I can't, if this were this way, I would say their money is safe because this is the money flow and there's the back of the safe, and then out here we could say it would be flowing out, too much partying. If it was someone were asking about, where's all my money gone? Well, I'd say, oh, maybe a little too much celebrating. But with this situation, it showed up, it came in and brought to the attention that it's last. So it could be that, well, here, let's do this. Let me move these cards out of the way, but I will, if I can, move them up where I can still see them. Sorry, you guys, it won't be in your vision, but I can refer to it. And let's just use this other LeNormand to show me how much money will the GOP bring in, because that's what it's all about. It's, well, they're supposed to nominate him, so it's his nomination. But maybe he won't be because of that scythe card right there. Because maybe they will see, or they do know that he's mentally ill and they're afraid. So let's ask that. Is he going to actually be nominated? Let me ask that first. Will he for sure be nominated? Now, this is a yes or no question, but will he be nominated? Ooh, that's interesting. This is the Golden Dreams LeNormand by Tarocco Studios. So will he actually be nominated? I mean, who else? Are they going to surprise us with someone else? They don't really have anyone else. Oh, but look at this. Oh no, it's the obstacles are ending. Yeah, they will. No, it's this card here. Yeah, they will. There's new. Well. Small travel obstacles. So it's online, the online communication. Someday they will definitely regret what they've been wanting. And it's just to gather the money. It's to bring in the money. That's what they're looking for. But it looks to me like the obstacles are ending because they do have their loyal, yeah, they have their loyal followers. So yeah, I think that they will nominate him. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's ask if they'll get the money that they want. Will they get all the money that they want? Partly that, and also I want to know where the money's coming from. Whatever comes in, where's it coming from? Where's the majority of their money coming from? I want to know the amount that comes in, you know, big or small, and if it's the means, the who. GOP money for the convention, for the party. Oops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one right here, okay. Okay, so we have the house. I think that's the foundation of the GOP. Magic lamp, this is what they're asking, this is what they want. The heart, the old geezers, and the opportunities, I suppose, for their money. The coffin, oh, that's not a good card. Not at all. Wow. The tree, that is awful, those two cards together. So the health of the GOP is not good. The moon is their, you know, the health of their reputation is changing. Because commitments are changing. Okay, so I don't have any money cards. But with a coffin card and the storks, this can be a card of improvement, but because the coffin is here, yeah, it's just, okay, so it's no new news. It's just the same old grand old party, you know, white man from, you know, old money white man type of thing. Now the convention itself, I don't see any foreign influence. So whatever comes through would probably happen later on. Small commitments, so these would be, they may get small donors from our homeland. They may, yeah, I mean, of course they'll be asking for donors. It'll be like, you know, dial up, it'll be like, you know, the evangelical, you know, send your money, I'll do a prayer right now. That type of thing, you know. It'll be the hotline. So small donors, domestic, and that'll be the heart that brings it in. But this is an end to the health of and their reputation, the end of their long-term old party, and their reputation is changing. So after the convention, that's what you can count on, is that their, if I'm right, is that their party is changing and it's ending. Their reputation is ending. The health, the DNA, the karma is changing. So whoever's getting in bed with them and sending them little donations, you know, just know I don't support that, because if you're with these guys, you're racist and you don't know it and you're unconscious. You know, if you haven't changed your mind by now, and if you're going to actually give them some of your hard-earned money, it's very questionable to where your true intentions lie, if you even know. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there. Long reading for the day, but we got into some other things. So, okay, you guys, thank you. Bye.